Hello everyone. Today I'm going to play some Blitz games 3+2, and of course when I will play those Blitz games I will try to explain you some of the chess ideas. Okay, so I will try to also earn a couple rating points. Okay, so let's try to find someone for 3+2. Okay, I have got the first opponent. Okay, let's start with the d4. This is the first game after the break, so let's start maybe with my standard opening repertoire. Maybe later I play something else. Okay, I see that opponent wants to place d6, so it's gonna be King's Indian, either Old's Indian. Okay, let me play g3 here. Okay, so with bishop e7 we call it the Old's Indian. This is just a worse version of the King's Indian defense. And now, of course, black wants to go here and later d5, so I'll play e4, preventing black's idea, preventing black's plan. Now, usually, I think I can develop like this and put my bishop into the e3 square. I just need h3, so it stops knight g4 move. Okay, I think I can go there. After e takes d4, knight takes d4. Later, I want to go here. I want to play rook a to d1, and white has got slightly better position because white has got more space. Okay, now knight captures. Also, okay, knight goes here. Probably opponent wants to play here and opponent wants to attack me, so I'm gonna play maybe this move. So after a4 I can answer with the b4. Okay, looks pretty dangerous for the opponent, of course, but I don't see any direct way how I can take advantage of it. So maybe, but opponent maybe wants to play there. Maybe something like this. No, I think I will just move my king away, so later I can play f4. Okay, queen there. Now definitely this is what my opponent is trying to do. So probably, okay, so what can I do? How can I prevent that plan? Maybe I can start my attack. Maybe what, knight to f5? Or pawn to f4. After a4, I can somehow play e5. Okay, it does make some sense. Okay, I have got 2 minutes, so here I just definitely need to speed up. Maybe bishop d2 is also an option, because my knight is not in the danger, and I think there is that threat. Yeah, let's maybe play this move. Okay, opponent goes there, because opponent wants to keep an eye on my knight. And now I'm afraid that there is... No, I think there is no discovery, so let me play f4. In case opponent captures, I will take it back. I don't see any after this move. There is knight takes b4. And you can see it was a good idea that my king is no longer at g1. So there is no x-ray. Okay, opponent is afraid of this. Now I think I can go there. I want to go here, attacking the knight. But in that opening, it's very important to wait for the right moment to play the e5 move. Now, can I do this move? Captures. Or maybe I should start with this. And now I want to go here. You can see that bishop no longer protects the knight. Okay, opponent goes back. So after this move, takes, knight takes. Would it be good or not? Or should I wait a little bit longer? How can I improve my position? Okay, let's play e5. I don't see any way I can do that. Let's capture with a knight. It's always a good idea to have a knight in the center. Okay, bishop goes to e6. Should I play this move or not? Looks very tempting because now opponent has to move that bishop. Now opponent can go there. I don't want to take it because my bishop is definitely more valuable. So what, f5 or not f5? f5, bishop goes back, bishop d4. Okay, my knight is under attack, so I have to move my bishop first. Maybe I can later move my queen to f2, attacking the knight. I haven't played Blitz for a while, so I have to start playing much faster. So what to do right now? Okay, let's move my knight away. I have got some potential knight takes h6 maybe in the future moves. I cannot play this move because there is knight d3. Can I push it forward or not? Or should I bring my knight into the game? If I push it forward, pawn takes. Let's bring the knight. The more pieces, the better. And after, for example, this move, I think I can go there. Okay, opponent is stopping that. Okay, let's play f6. Because I want to open opponent's king. Protected. After h5, I think I can play knight h6. After this move, I wanted to go there, and that pawn is in trouble. King goes back, knight takes here. Knight goes somewhere, I'll take the bishop. So how opponent is going to protect that pawn? I think it's not easy for the opponent. Okay, so now I think I can take the bishop. There is also potential checkmate. Okay, and opponent resigns. Okay, so I have to say that it was okay. Old Singan is not the best opening as you can see. Okay, let's play a rematch. So this is the next game. Okay, so maybe I'll play something active, of course, from my opening repertoire. So I'm gonna play the Tarrasch defense. Okay, knight c6. This is a pretty popular variation with e3 without taking at the d5. It's a little bit similar to the Queen's Gambit accepted. It's actually Queen's Gambit accepted with reversed colors. Okay, I play rook e8, so I'm one tempo behind. Okay, I'll move my bishop back. I have got an isolated pawn, so the two basic principles how should you play with the isolated pawn are that push it forward or try to create some attack with your pieces. So I can play this move, but I'm a little bit afraid that it will lead into some of the exchanges. I think I'll be better, but alternative idea might be here. And some kind of, after this move, maybe like a potential knight takes f2 or something like this. So what to do? d4 or here? d4 follows the first principle, knight e4 follows the other principle. I think that both moves are quite good, but yeah, let's play it here. Okay, knight goes to c5. So now opponent wants me to capture here, pawn takes. There is a weak pawn, but then I have to do something with a... Yeah, so what to do? If I capture, opponent will get a bishop pair, and in the more open position, bishop pair, of course, is better than knights. Maybe I can take it, knight to g4. Does it make any sense? Or if I develop, knight takes. So I don't want to do that. So what else I can do? Yeah, maybe knight e4 was a better idea. It was blocking also that move. But okay, let's take it. I don't want to tolerate that knight at this spot. And now maybe if I go there, if I try to be tricky, so bishop's hanging, no, but then knight takes d4. Unfortunately, there is a way for the opponent to deal with that. Okay, so let's take it. Queen d8 I will take in between at df2. I will will take, opponent has to take it back with the bishop, because opponent captures with the rook. I think this is a very annoying move. And I hope that I can take at least one bishop. Of course, not for free, but I can exchange it. So opponent will have got no bishop pair, which is of course good for me. Because in the more open position, bishop pair can be very annoying. Bishop f5 first, or should I take it? Let's develop my bishop with a tempo. So now maybe this move. Another free tempo that opponent is giving to me. Oh, but then later there is some kind of knight to d4. If I go there, rook takes b7. Okay, I'll take it. And now you can see that opponent has got 3 weaknesses. There is also this move. Okay, so let's play bishop here. And now I think I will... Opponent has got a lot of pawn weaknesses, so I don't mind to exchange some pieces. I know I have got backwards pawn and I have got 59 seconds. Attacking here, and also I can play rook d7. I see, of course, that this is hanging, so rook here. Protecting. I want to avoid tactical motive here. So this is the reason why I play rook to e7. So there is no potential bishop f7 in the future. And now I think I will take it because, because I don't mind to exchange some of the pieces. So what, rook d1 or what? Let's try to be active. Okay, bishop e2. I'm not gonna be sad because of that. Okay, maybe I'll move my king. So in the future, I don't need to bother with that potential attack at f7 or potential pin. So what, maybe this move, or maybe if I go there, there is bishop d5. So maybe I'll move my knight first. Bishop d5. Okay, I expected this. Okay, let's play here. Rook is protecting. Opponent still has got 3 weaknesses. Maybe f5 is not a bad move. So f7 is no longer under attack. Okay, rook b4. If I take, then the problem is that 2 weaknesses are gone. I don't want to do that, but is there any choice for me? I don't think so. So unfortunately, I think I have to take it, and now I'll bring my king. In endgames, 2 most important things are pass pawns, create the pass pawn if you have got a chance, and activate your king. Also, the small problem that I see in my position is that every pawn that I have got is on the light square. This is definitely a problem because opponent has got the light square bishop. So I don't mind to exchange it, pawn or rook. Let's capture with the rook. And now opponent wants to enter, so... Okay, 7 seconds. I want to get this one. Opponent will go h4, no. I think I want to go... Okay, opponent goes there. Okay, king takes. Position is quite drawish, probably. Looks quite drawish. Okay, let's play a5. Let's just exchange it. This is... I will offer a draw. Okay, and opponent accepts. Maybe I could try play for a win that position. No, of course it's a draw. Just king goes to e3, and this is just a draw. But okay, let's play another game. Okay, now national master from Turkey. Okay, let's play d4 also. So this time it looks like it's not gonna be Old Indian, but it's gonna be King's Indian. So I will use the same plan with the g3. Okay, I play h3. h3 is the move that I explained you already. The idea it's I can develop my bishop to e3 because knight cannot go to the g4 square. And opponent wants to go b5 one day. So what? Should I play a4 or not? Let's first develop my bishop. I still want to play queen to c2. Okay, knight takes here. You can see that this is a very similar position. I play here. Later I will play here. I play f4. Okay, I play b3. So after this move, there is b4. The only difference is that in the first game, bishop was at e7. Now bishop is at g7, which makes that position better comparing to the first game. Okay, bishop f2. I want to play e5 one day. King h2. Okay, and now can I play this move or not? Maybe I'll start in a very similar way, because my pawn at the e4 is well defended, and now I think I can play it here. You can see that this is the same problem, and I think opponent's position is pretty bad. Okay, opponent captures. Let's capture with the rook so I can exchange. Okay, king goes back. Have to move the king somewhere. We'll take it. Okay, and if I'm not wrong, I'm up a rook for some material. So let's go here. Let's offer an exchange. You're up on the material, exchange. Okay, and opponent resigns. Yeah, so you see, this is a very universal plan. This is the way you're supposed to develop your pieces if you play King's Indian with the g3. Okay, let's play another Tarash. Let's play another Tarash. Okay, so I play c5, so my opponent plays some kind of... Okay, so it started as a reti, but now this is like a very typical Tarash. Tarash with g3 is called Rubinstein system. And this is the main variation, b3. There is a famous game, Kasparov against Seyravan, and Seyravan was playing with white. And I believe that Kasparov played here and Kasparov went there. You see black has got a very strong pressure over here. Now I think there is bishop g4. Black has got some very strong pressure in this position. I think the variation is here. White's supposed to play e3. So after e3, what am I going to do? No, I think in the game that I mentioned, white didn't play rook c1, white played e3 right away. Because now after e3, I think I could take it. I could get a free pawn. And now in this position, bishop g4. Oh, by the way, maybe I could capture pawn at the d4 immediately. Maybe that also was an option for me. Okay, what can I do here? Take, bishop takes, bishop, rook takes, just exchanges. Yeah, definitely I played bishop g4 like automatic move. This is why better not to play automatic moves. And now what can I do? Maybe just rook e8. Should I try to bring another piece? I cannot go d4 because my knight's hanging. maybe I can take it, bishop takes, and later I can play d4, but I think it's not that good. I can also capture at c5. It doesn't look that terrible. Okay, you know what, let's just bring the rook. It's always a good idea to activate your pieces. Okay, so now I can capture, bishop takes, I can play here, bishop goes back. So what, d3 or not d3? Or would it be a little bit too much? Also an option is knight to b4. Let's maybe play this move because it creates a problem to the rook. And in case opponent goes back, so that knight is still pinned. Maybe I can take it and I can capture something at the a2. But it's better maybe to start with a bishop takes, and here, and I have got a fork. Yeah, that looks like a very decent option for me. So I wouldn't be surprised if opponent captures. And now if I capture the rook, opponent captures at f6. So I will lose 2 minor pieces for the rook, so I don't want to do that. Okay, but opponent goes there. But I could just capture d takes c4. Now I think I'm gonna capture with a bishop, and here. It was important to start with a bishop, because if I start with a knight, then bishop takes f6 and in between move, and my queen is under attack. Okay, knight captures, and I'm up an exchange, of course, for a pawn. Okay. Exchanges are good for me, but let's bring some of the pieces. b6 or not b6? Okay, I really wanna get that pawn because those 2 pawns are pretty annoying. So I think I can just play it here. Okay, opponent resigns. Definitely too early. Okay, c5. e6. Okay, so this time this is gonna be something different. This is gonna be modern Benoni. Okay, g6. I usually play the plan with a bishop d3 and now h3. It's one of the main plans, and now b5 is the main move in this position. So, okay, so the question is, what can I do here? I mean, I'm gonna play knight takes b5. An alternative variation is bishop takes b5, but let's capture with the knight. And now rook e8 is one option. There is also super sharp variation, knight takes e4. It's a very sharp line. Against rook takes e8, I usually castle. I go here. a6, I think this is an accurate move. I have to move my knight to the a3. Later that knight will go to this place. And I will try to create some problems towards that pawn f5. Knight f6. From what I know, knight f6 is the correct variation. Now we exchange rooks. I go bishop g5, later knight c4. But after this move, let me think what's wrong with this move. If I take it, pawn takes, knight goes to g5. Pawn is under attack. Does it make any sense or not? It does make some sense. But okay, maybe I can just develop. Yeah, you know what? Let's just bring my knight. This move is not possible because I will take it and d6 is under attack. So I think I can just, yeah, I think if I'm not wrong, now I can take it. After this move, okay, I think I told you that I'm gonna play this move because this is not hanging because rook captures here. So I think I can just capture it at the d6. Okay. Okay, opponent resigns. Okay, let's play another game. Okay, I see that I think I have got the same opponent. So what was it before? Before was Tarash. So now let's play maybe Slav defense. Let's play something in the Slav defense style. Or this is actually semi-Slav. Or white plays with the Catalan, but in the Catalan, white has to be very careful about this pawn. This is the reason why white's supposed to play knight d2 or queen to c2, because if I'm not wrong, I can take this one at the c4. And now, can I go there or not? If I go here, pawn takes, pawn takes. Can I play this move? If I'm not wrong, I can go b5. Because my idea is to protect the pawn at the c4. Because if opponent is giving me a free pawn, why not? Why not to capture this? I know that there are some potential problems on my rook, but I think this is not such a... I can always play knight to d5. Knight goes to e5. I think I can play knight to d5. Okay, now in this position, I think I have to start with this move. So I exchange pieces. Now I will exchange it even more. Bishop c6? No, bishop c6, queen d7. And now move that I promised to you. Which is blocking here. Okay, now what's going on? Pawn takes, knight takes b5. This is of course the threat. So what can I do about it? I mean, of course I cannot go here because opponent will take it and take it because pawn is pinned. It's not good. What else? If I take it, there is bishop takes c6. Bishop b7 also is not good. Takes and some problems. So it looks like I have got no other choice, but I think I have to go there. Okay, now this is not a good move because I can capture with the pawn. Ah, okay, opponent wants to attack me here. Opponent wants to attack me here. And now my pawn is in trouble. Okay, so what can I do? I can push it, then rook takes. Okay, I will lose a pawn. If I capture, bishop takes, rook b8, bishop goes there, king goes to e7. Does it make any sense or not? I mean, I'm up a pawn, but my position is not fantastic. Okay, what is there any other option? If I go there, pawn takes, bishop takes, I go here. I can pin it. Okay, and that looks like the best idea. Okay, let me double check it. Rook goes here. Bishop takes f7. I don't want to allow my opponent to go bishop to f7. So what queen? Okay, 30 seconds. Keep forgetting that this is Blitz. Okay, so what can I do? If I go there, okay, you know what? I think I will just go. No, I cannot castle. Let's just capture everything. I feel definitely more comfortable in positions when my king is safe. So let's just castle here. Okay, I go there. So now I have to admit that I'll be happy if I can just make a draw in this position. I want to play c3. I will try to take advantage of the pass pawn. Opponent is blocking me. Let's play a6. I want to move my pawn into the light square. Opponent has got the dark square bishop. This is the reason why here. Let's play h6. Just in case I want to move my king away. So what can I do with this? Let's activate my rook. Can I go c3 or not? Maybe actually I'll go here first. Yeah, instead of rook b8. Better was to go rook to c6 and later rook to c8. Okay, let's just push it forward. Now I can push it forward, of course. I can play, I see opponent wants to go there. So I cannot allow opponent to do that. Okay, let's just offer an exchange. I'm very happy that I have got 2 seconds increment. Okay, I will take it. I think I will take it here. And we are going to do some of the exchanges, if I'm not wrong. And I think I'll go here. I will try to capture some pawns. Rook d2, I think I will take it, and I will bring my king closer. If I go there... Oh, opponent is faster, actually. I'm afraid that opponent is faster. And now if I go there here... Okay, let's go here. I have got nothing to lose. I go there. And now... I mean, with this pawn, this is of course lost. If only that pawn would be at h2, one rank forward, that would be a draw. Queen against the pawn with the rook pawn, if pawn would be there, would be a draw. With those pawns, it's a draw. But with this pawn, opponent can use the idea that is called stairs and can bring queen closer and later go here in this position, and this is unfortunately lost for me. Let's see, does opponent know that idea? And it was enough to go queen to g4. And queen to g4 wins the game. And now king can move somewhere, and I'm in Zugzwang. Okay, opponent wants to do it in a different way. Okay, let's just see. Maybe opponent will still mate me. Probably not, but let's just king f3 is a stalemate. Of course, opponent doesn't want to do that. Okay, and I think I will just resign. Okay, so this is unfortunately the first game that I have lost, and I think that definitely the move that was a mistake. Let me just go back. Definitely losing move was when I captured. That was a losing move because white's king was more active. So in this position, I should have just played, for example, rook to e1, and I'll be fine. I mean, I still have to activate my king, but at least I'm not completely losing this position. Okay, let's play another game. Okay, so let's start also with white. Let's start. This is queen's gambit. Let me play. Okay, now I'm not gonna play g3 because opponent will take it, but I'm gonna play queen to c2. Okay, this is I think we can say that this is basically queen's gambit accepted. Let's play variation with g3. So this is a Catalan style. Okay, I think I go there. Opponent plays c5. Yes, there is such a variation. Now I think, should I take first or not? Or should I play bishop to f4? Let's play bishop to f4. I know, okay, opponent is gonna take it. If I take it with the knight, should I be afraid of e5 or not? I mean, of course, after bishop takes, king takes. No, e5, I think it's not a big problem because I have got knight to c6. Knight to c6, queen to c7. Or if I capture, oh, let's capture with a queen. I don't want to bother with some of those tactics. I think I can go back. Castle, I'm going to play rook a to d1. I want to keep that rook so it is protecting pawn at df2, because you can see that black is trying to put some pressure over there. And now what? This is one move. Knight e5 is an alternative move. In this position, I think that I will try to play maybe... Which move should I play? Let me try maybe knight to g5. Of course, that I'm hoping for some kind of checkmate, but of course I have to remove the defender first. So I can try to use the idea like knight to e4. After this move I go here, I'm also attacking bishop at the c5. If you have ever heard of such a player, Ulf Andersen, he used to play that variation with white, with some really good results, of course. Okay, so now if I go there, in case opponent captures here, I think I will take it with a... And this is a good question. Maybe with a knight. Okay. And now if I capture, of course, it looks like a trap because that pawn is protected and there is no checkmate and I might be in trouble actually. So I don't want to do that. But maybe I can go back and I have got this threat. And also I keep an eye in that area. Okay, opponent goes there. How do you like this move? Looks very tempting. The question is, can I get the material? Okay. If I take it, rook takes here. Is there any way I can make it stronger? Maybe better was... No, maybe opponent can just, you know, live with that. It's not such a big problem as I expected. So what to do right now? If I take, bishop takes. There is a funny move, rook d7. But I think it doesn't work. I mean, because opponent is not forced to capture with the knight, of course, but opponent will capture here. Maybe knight takes f7, king takes f7, knight g5. Okay, I think it's, you know, I don't want to overcomplicate, you know, it's too complicated. I think I will just take it and I will just offer an exchange. Because rook on the second rank, of course, is very dangerous. Okay, under attack and under attack. Discovered attack. Have to admit I didn't see this one. The question is there any way for me to solve that problem? I don't think so. because in case takes. Okay, I'm a little bit afraid that I'm losing the material. Okay, so I went for some complications. I will resign. I went for some complications. Unfortunately, wasn't good for me. So yeah. Okay, I offer an exchange rematch, but okay, I think opponent doesn't want to play a rematch. Yeah, definitely. I think that all of my problems started with bishop c7. But okay, let's play. Okay, finally, I mean, I can play French defense. So my favorite opening, d3. Okay, so this is the King's Indian attack, and this is a very annoying variation. Okay, I think I will go here. Queen to e2. This is in my opinion one of the most annoying variations against the French defense. g3, I think I'll go there. Now if I take bishop a6, does it make sense or not? I know that there is a variation like this, but I think I'll just stick with line that I'm usually playing. And I'll go here. c4, okay. c4, I think I'll go d4. There is a very powerful idea for the opponent, knight f to d2. But the question is, does my opponent know about that idea? Okay, after bishop f4, I want to play g5. So I want to, okay, so opponent obviously doesn't know that idea, knight f to d2. That would be very dangerous, but okay. Bishop goes to f4. So what can I play? Maybe this move. So I keep option of playing g5 open. Opponent is trying to stop it. It does make a lot of sense, of course. Should I go here? En passant, pawn captures. I don't want to castle kingside. I want to castle queenside anyway. So I think it's not such a big problem for me that my king's position is a little bit open. Because my idea, I want to play g5. I want to remove that bishop. Maybe later I want to play g4 and I want to remove that defender. Because of course, my target is pawn at the e5. Yeah, but maybe before I do all of those things, I have to go queenside castling. Okay, so opponent is hoping for me to play this move, so there is queen h5. I'm gonna take my king out of that dangerous place. So what, can I play here or not? Bishop goes back, I play h5. By the way, opponent gave me an opportunity to make a pawn storm. Okay, knight f6. The purpose of this move, of course, is that if I takes, there is queen takes e6. But who said that I have to take it like this? If I take it there, I think I can take it there. Bishop takes c6 and bishop takes f6. Yeah, bishop takes c6, knight takes c6, probably it's not a disaster. Or queen takes c6, even better. But okay, opponent goes here. So what can I do with this? Does this move make sense? Completely missed that pawn at g5 is under attack. Maybe just simply I put some pressure over that knight. Should I take or not? Knight takes. I wish I can get some kind of attack on the king. Would be nice. Maybe I can go here. You know, chess is about creating problems to the opponent, so let's try to create one. And now I definitely threat here. I'm aware that opponent can take it, opponent can go here, and opponent can try to exchange some of the pieces, but my idea is also that in the end, I will have got knight to c2. After all of those, you know, complications, I have got knight to c2 in the end. Okay, and now in this position, I think I'll go h4. I'll continue pawn storm. h3. Takes, knight takes, queen takes. I know that usually two minor pieces are better, but maybe in this position it wouldn't be that bad if I'm going to continue the attack. And later what, h3, bishop h1, h2, king goes to g2. Okay, what is an alternative variation? I can go back. Let's go back. You know what? I don't want to make it too complicated. Maybe I should. Okay, so now of course has to be queen takes. My knight's coming. I don't understand what was the reason that opponent captured there. Because, you know, it allows me to bring my queen. It allows me to bring a very powerful piece closer into the action. And now h-file is open. Opponent resigns. Okay, I'm not surprised that opponent resigns, so yeah. Okay. Now let's try to play another game. So okay, so e6. d5, so it's gonna be the Catalan. What variation? Against the Catalan, opponent can choose one of the 7 or 8 different plans, and opponent decides to play the plan with the c6 and bishop e7. So in this, against this plan, I usually go queen c2, knight d2, and I'm trying to play e4. e4 is, by the way, one of the key ideas in the Catalan. Okay, and about this one, this is like a very controversial move, because now it gives me opportunity to push it forward. But maybe I'll wait for the opponent one move. Let's play b3. This is a very universal move. And yeah, okay, knight d7. So opponent plays knight d7 even without me playing e5. Now, of course, it's not a good idea. It has to be something wrong with it. So let's just continue my development. Okay, so this is not very active. I don't have to play e5. My opponent position is very passive. I'll just bring my pieces closer into the center. I want to open the center and I want to start attacking the opponent. So I told you that one key idea in the Catalan is e4. Another key move is knight to e5. And I'm gonna play knight to e5 one day, but I'll wait for the right time to do that. Is it the right time for me to do it right now? Takes, pawn takes. Maybe it's better to capture, pawn takes, and later I play here. What else? Oh, you know what? Let's play this move. I keep an option to go knight g5 in the future. Why not? Okay. I don't want to take because it will help my opponent to get some space. So how can I improve this position even more? I mean, I can maneuver my knight a little bit. If later I want to bring it into that area, why not? There is such a principle. Not sure what to do, activate your weakest piece. Okay, so opponent has got like a very deep plan, very deep idea. If I take, opponent takes. Okay, opponent wants to put some pressure over the diagonal. I just need to be careful. So if I go knight to g4, what's gonna happen? Pawn takes, queen takes. Oh, I'm not afraid of it. Let's play knight g4. I'm bringing my knight closer around the king. Also, I keep possibility to go knight to e5. Okay, the question is, can opponent play here? So maybe this is what my opponent is hoping for, to play f5. So maybe I'll play my knight to e5. I wanted to play this move anyway. So I think this is not a bad idea. I told you that I'm gonna play this move one day. And now, right now, what to do? Sacrifice or not to sacrifice? Should I play d5 or not? I mean, I have got that opportunity, this move, bishop takes e4. Bishop takes e4, bishop takes e4, queen takes e4, exchanges and f5 in the end. So that might not be the best. But maybe I can take it. Knight takes. And if I capture, knight takes here. Also, it gives my opponent some activity. So what else? Maybe this move. Takes. Takes. I want to push d6. I want to push the d pawn forward, but then bishop takes d5. I think it's a very risky move for the opponent, but how can I punish it? Okay, and unfortunately I have got same problem as usually. I'm down to 20 seconds. This is what happens if you want to explain, if you want to think a little bit too much. And if you play 3+2. Yeah, let's just take it with a bishop. I think I can take it. So what? Let's do something crazy. I have got two bishops. Those bishops are very powerful. They can create a lot of problems to the opponent. After this move, maybe I can even capture here. Pawn takes, bishop takes h7. Does it work? Or bishop h7 directly, king f8. And then what? If I go there, oh, you know what? Let's play rook d1 first. After this move, I will take it. So king has to go there. And you're not sure what to do, activate your pieces. Now this is also a potential threat. Of course, after this move, I have to do something with my rook first. But I think I have got some active chances. Knight to d4. Okay, let's just sacrifice the rook. Okay, and now how can I checkmate the opponent's king? Okay, let's move my king first. There is no checkmate at c1. At least I hope. This opponent wanted to checkmate me. Yeah, unfortunately, I have got no time to think. How can I checkmate the opponent? Yeah, this is the move. Now I want to go this move and this. In case, for example, opponent will take it. Is 2 seconds enough to win this? Yeah, I have to go back. Yeah, okay, and let's play this move. Is it win? I had got 5 seconds only. Is that win? King goes here, bishop f6. King d6, king can escape. I go there. Okay. Is that win or not? Yeah, I'm not sure about this move. Okay, opponent is trying to find a way out for the king. And it looks like king is in a safe position right now. But I have got 2 bishops. After king goes there, there is queen to a4. But okay, I have to admit that it was I just win this game only by luck. I was very lucky here because I was down to 2 seconds, so definitely I was very lucky here. But let me just click analysis and let me just take a look at this game with the engine. I'm just curious, was there a way for me to checkmate the opponent? Yeah, just you know, I had got 2 seconds, so there was no time to think. And let's start from the moment. Let's just take a quick look into this position. Rook takes d5 takes, bishop takes e4. According to the engine, it's like minus 0.4. So that means that it wasn't correct. And after this move, bishop f5 here. Okay, engine suggests, because now I'm just checking that with the engine, that bishop takes g7 is a good move. After this move, bishop takes e6. And in case pawn captures, I have got knight to e5 with that idea. Okay, but this is not something you can figure it out. Okay, I just need definitely more time to figure it out, something like this. Okay, what else? Rook goes to d1 here. Knight takes h6 wins the game. Very similar thing. I can take it, and there is also queen g6. So this is something I should have seen actually. Okay, so bishop h7 happened in the game. Queen f5. Rook captures. King h2. Yeah, I was very afraid. Of this move, and later rook to h1. This is the reason why I decided not to do this. Okay, rook to c1. Okay, according to the engine, this is -5, so position is completely lost. Okay, queen h5 here. Bishop f5. You see, I'm trying to make that position slightly more complicated. And now bishop takes g7, and that was a good idea. And now I was hoping for this move. This is why I was attacking queen when it was protecting pawn at the h6, because after this move I can take it. And after this move, there is a checkmate at f6. So this is what I was hoping for, but opponent escapes here. King d6, queen captures. Actually, my opponent could go rook to e2. Okay, of course, I didn't see it during the game, but yes, and rook to e2, and after this move, there is probably rook to h1, and the game is over. Opponent missed that opportunity. Queen a8 here, and now in this position, I should go bishop e5. And bishop e5 wins the game, because after rook takes e5, I have got this move. And after here. But I have to say, opponent cannot take it back with a queen, because there is queen d7. So I have to admit that this is pretty complicated thing to see if you have got 7 seconds. Okay, so I won, but of course in this position my position wasn't that fantastic. Yeah, it's -2 according to the engine and takes. Okay, now of course opponent blundered the rook. The question is, can you find the checkmate for black in this position? It's a little bit funny, in my opinion. Rook h1. Queen goes there. And now the key move that is not a common idea, d3. And it's a checkmate after this move. Okay, so it was, it was game a little bit crazy, and definitely I should. I mean, I was a little bit lucky in this game, but okay. You also need luck if you wanna win some of the games. So let's just play another 3+2 game. This is the position from the game that I lost, but okay. I have got the next opponent, this time from Croatia. So okay, so bishop g5. I usually play c6 and queen to b6. Of course, it's better not to play e6 pre-move because you may lose your queen, like it happened to me once or twice. Yeah, okay, c4. So now bishop e7. I don't mind to exchange that bishop. Knight to d7. Yeah, I think it's just an equal position. I do not see any problems for black. Now I also wanna go e5 in this position. This is the common. When opponent has got such a pawn structure, those are like a b6 and e5. Those are like two very common ideas. How do you undermine it? But in this position, I think I'll go e5. Okay, opponent wants to play b4, so I play a6. It prevents any potential b5 in the future. Opponent probably will go a4, and then I have to answer the question. Do I want to push my pawn forward? Do I want to play e4, or do you want to play something else? Okay, let's castle. Knight a4. So probably opponent's idea is to play against my weak square at the b6. So if it's white to move, takes, queen takes, and there is knight to b6. So maybe I can move my bishop here. Yeah, I think I'll go there. I'm pinning that knight. And now, should I take or not? Capture or not to capture? Okay, I think I'll take it. I play e4 and I want to push my f-pawn forward. Opponent plays f4. Very typical idea in the French, and that structure, definitely it's a French pawn structure, but of course, as you can see, opponent has got a pretty weak pawn at the e3. I know that my opponent can play here, but later my rook can be moved to e8. Okay, excuse me. Opponent wants to place the knight at the e5 square. Okay, so I have to go there. And now the question is, should I attack on the king side, or should I focus and should I bring my pieces and do something on the e3? What to do in this position? You know what? I think I'll go rook e6 or rook e7 or queen to g3. Let's play rook e7. Pretty universal. Okay, so queen goes here. What can I do right now? I see that pawn might be a potential problem. So what to do? I don't want to move my knight because knight is guarding those squares. Maybe rook to e6. How opponent now is going to defend that pawn? Knight f4 now doesn't work because I will take it. Opponent cannot take it with the pawn. That rook is hanging. Okay, so if I take it, no, I think I have got no other option. No, okay, let's double check it. If I take it, probably opponent will take it here. And if I take it there, rook takes. Is there any other option that I should have considered? This is the move. Yeah, maybe this move actually. Queen cannot take because knight takes g3. Okay, let's play knight e4. This is, I think, the reason why it's good to consider more than one option. I can take it here, but then opponent will get it. So I can take it also here. I know that now that pawn is no longer a weakness because it's blocked, but at least opponent has got a pretty weak king, if I'm not wrong. Maybe rook to f6. Maybe I will take it, maybe I will not, but definitely it's better for me if opponent captures. I think I can go there. I will try to fight for the open file. And we have got position with major pieces only. In such a positions, definitely the most important thing is the king safety. What would be the result in the pawn endgame here? Can I win this pawn endgame? I have got more space, but opponent has got a path for the king. So probably it's not that great, so I don't want to exchange, at least not at the moment. I play rook f3. Opponent cannot take it because I have got a fork. And now I can bring my queen closer into the action. Okay, if I want to, I can get that pawn. I can also play there. What is better to me? I don't have that much time to consider every option, but I think I will just grab this pawn. Okay, I place my rook here, and now I want to go g4. Would be great to go g4. Okay, let's just activate my king somehow. Okay, now I see what opponent is trying to wait. Opponent is just waiting here. So I think I have to find a way how can I break through. And I think I have to go into that direction because this is the only area that I can do something. And now probably I will try to capture as many pawns as I can. Let's get this one. Okay, opponent wants to capture here. Can I prevent? I don't think I can prevent it. So what, push it forward or not? Yeah, let's just move forward. Rook d6, I think I'll go. I want to undermine that pawn. After g7, rook goes to b8. And how opponent is going to stop my promotion. I'm controlling those two squares, and now I think it's not gonna be easy for the opponent to do that. Okay. So that was opponent from Croatia. Okay, let's try to play another game. Okay, 2400. Okay, e6. So this is Bogo Indian. the best way to play against Bogo Indian is bishop d2. Yeah, okay, just bishop g2. You just want to develop. Opponent will have to take at the d2, because in case black castle, I castle, now I want to move my bishop, and that bishop will be in trouble. So usually black captures at d2, because black wants to avoid all of those problems with that bishop. And now, if I'm not wrong, I can just go there. I can just play something like this. And I know that opponent has got a4, but I think that that bishop is very, it's not a great piece, if I'm not wrong. The question is, how can I do that? Because I can play a3, opponent has to take it. Opponent wants to play a4, so this is what opponent wants me to do. So let's just move that bishop somewhere. Okay, opponent captured. I think I will take it back with my knight. My knight has got some really decent squares. Okay, maybe bishop it's not gonna be trapped because it has got that c5 square. But I think I'll go there. Should I take or not? Let's just take it. Protecting my knight. I want to play also knight to c3. Knight to c3 would be great to go knight to d5. I think knight takes c4 is not possible because I have got knight to d5. And after this move, I think I'll go here. Okay, opponent can capture at c3, but it's gonna be... Maybe I should have played knight to e4 first. But after this move, I think it's more or less the same. I want to get it. I want to capture that. Let me double check. I know that it's not always good, but I think that in this specific position that might be actually good, because opponent has got 4 pawns against 3. So basically I'm up half a pawn. So if I'm up half a pawn, you're up on the material, it's a good idea to exchange. So this is why I play knight f3, because I want to offer an exchange. At the same time, I'm preventing some kind of like a weird attacks at the c4 pawn, and after b3, a4. Okay, so opponent wants to do something with my pawn at the c4, but I think I don't need to be afraid of it, and I can just move my rook into the open file. I think I can double my rooks. I have got bishop to f1. My plan is just to exchange. The more you can exchange, the better. Should I play h3 or not? Because I want to prevent bishop g4 in the future. Let's play maybe this move, because I don't want to put my pawn into the light square. Opponent is hoping maybe for something like b5. Obviously, opponent is preparing b5, and this is the move that is going to stop it. I can also consider such a sacrifice in the future, and my queen enters to the g6 square. Okay, I told you that it's a good idea to exchange, but I'm controlling the d file. So if I go there, maybe we can exchange queens. Will I lose this one? I think I will lose it. So maybe simple bishop e2. Just in any case, I want to protect that pawn. Opponent goes here. Queen to d2 or not. I think I can do that, because even, okay, opponent goes b4, opponent is trying to do something here. I'm not afraid of it, of course. I'm not afraid. Of course, I don't want to take it. I think I can just ignore everything here. Question, should I take? Takes, and now then what? Bishop goes there. Or if I take, pawn takes, queen goes there. here takes. Looks very dangerous, but the question is, because I think I have got better position, do I have to play like this? Do I have to play in a risky way? Or you know what, let's have some fun here. And rook is hanging, of course. I also want to use my bishop, and I want to create some checkmate threats on the light squares. I'm aware that I'm -2. One pawn I'll take pretty quickly. But the question is, what opponent is going to do with that? I would expect something like this and king h8. And now I think I can go bishop d3. Okay, if I go there, king f8. Check, king goes there. Nothing really happens. So you know that there is a saying that it's better to keep a threat, that keeping a threat is more dangerous than the threat itself. And I am also improving position of my bishop. Later I can play bishop to e6. And I can even get some repetition if I want to. After this move, if I go there, king f7, my queen is trapped. If I go there, bishop e6, would it be good or not? Okay, I'll go there, but I'm not very convinced to that idea. Of course, I want to take it, and now I want to capture those pawns. Rook f6, probably. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it here. Let's bring my king. Can I go back in time? I don't know. Rook d1. Yes, rook d1. I'm one move behind. Okay, and this is unfortunately lost. Okay, but let's send that. Okay, maybe there was no need for me to sacrifice that material. So yeah, maybe it was a little bit too much. Okay, let's play another game. So now let's play Tarrasch defense against the Catalan, against the Rubinstein system one more time. Okay, so I go knight c6. Okay, if I'm not wrong, this is my second time that I play this position. Of course, no one ever played this move against me. I go there in this position. I know that there is bishop g5, and probably my pawn structure will be destroyed soon. But bishop b2. More common is bishop g5. I would expect something like bishop g5. But okay, I go there. I want to play rook e8, and now I want to get a big activity. I want to get a huge activity with my pieces. This is what am I going to do. Okay, opponent usually wants to go there. So I think rook e8 is always a good idea. Bishop g4. If I have got a chance, I will of course push my pass pawn, my isolated pawn forward. But yeah. Okay. Maybe this move. I'm blocking c5. I made similar mistake in the. I mean, I had got similar problem in one of the first games. So now I'm blocking it here. This is, of course, an option. Okay, and this is the question. Should I take? Opponent takes. I take at e2. Opponent moves somewhere. I play knight takes. You know what? Let's go back. Maybe opponent will miss that move. Because you can see that my bishop at a7 is very dangerous. Okay, g4. So opponent, I have to go back with my bishop. With my bishop. Knight goes to d4. So what? H5 or not h5? This is hanging. But you know what? I don't mind that opponent will capture pawn at c6. I think it's not that important. I will take it back. Rook takes. I will take it. And I'm planning to go queen to h4. That attack looks quite dangerous, so... Pawn goes to e3. By the way, it does make a lot of sense because it's blocking my bishop. Another idea. Let's bring my knight closer. So I'll take it here first, maybe. And later I would like to bring my knight closer into the game. Yeah, maybe opponent listens to the stream. Okay, I take it back, of course. And now I always keep possibility to capture here. Rook takes, and now bishop takes e3. Or should I play it here first? But then there is bishop d4. Yeah, let's just take it. Usually I'm not making, that many sacrifices for a year like today, but yeah. Let's see, does it work? Okay, so now the question is, should I bring my queen? Or is there a better idea? No, I think it does make sense. I can capture here, I can capture here. By the way, if you have got two minor pieces for rook and two pawns, it's a good idea to exchange pieces. Of course, I don't want to do that. Maybe I want to go here and rook to, or even better, take a look. If I go here, rook takes, and I want to capture here. It's a good idea. But if I go here immediately, in case opponent takes, I capture with a bishop. Take a look, what a beautiful bishops. And how opponent is going to stop the checkmate. After this move, what opponent will do? King there. Takes. Let's try that idea with rook to e4. I will try to use my bishop pair here somehow. Yeah, bishop e4, king to g2, queen takes g4. Actually, maybe it was even better. But now in this position, okay, I think, should I go there or not? If I capture, bishop takes. Or maybe I can just take it. Bishop takes, I'll check. No, it's not. I'll check. Rook f1. So this is not the best, probably. I can always bring another rook into the action. But if I go there, or you know what, let's bring another rook. After this move, I think I can take it. Opponent takes back. No, opponent cannot take it back with the rook, so queen h2 is not a good solution for the opponent. Can I take it now? Okay, but I think, can't I just take it here? If opponent is giving me a free rook, usually I'm not rejecting that, especially that I keep that threat. Okay, and am I blind, or there is some kind of like a checkmate? I think that opponent is in trouble at this position. Yeah. Okay. So I have to say that now that sacrifice was actually pretty good. Yes. So yeah. Okay. And I think it was my last game. Hope you enjoy some of the ideas. There were a couple very tactical games. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. I usually do not play Blitz. I usually play a little bit longer games when I have got more time, like 10 minutes, so I have got more time to explain ideas. But you know, I haven't played Blitz for a while, so wanted to try it. Hope you enjoy it, and hope to see you also next time. Thank you and goodbye.